Prasanna Badane Karunavatare Dibbojjala Dutimai Trijagat Janitri Kalyanakarini Vara Bhayadana Shile Matur Viraja Satatang Mamahit Saroje Brahma Sarupini Shive Shubhade Sharanye Chaitanya Dayini Bhavam Buddhipatu Netri Shanti Prade Subhimale Shakularti Nashe Matar Viraja Satatam Mamahid Saroje. O Mother, Goddess with gracious smile, O Avatar of compassion, you shine with divine glow. O Mother of the three worlds, you take care of our welfare and remove our fear. O Mother, dwell forever in the lotus of my heart. O embodiment of Brahman, most beautiful and auspicious one, our refuge, you grant spiritual awakening and take us across the ocean of this world. You are purity itself, the granter of peace and the destroyer of misery. O Mother, dwell forever in the lotus of my heart. Om, peace, peace, peace be unto us all. So today, as has been introduced by Swami Dhanajogananda, our topic is Holy Mother, Sarada Devi. Probably most of you do know or do not know, Sarada Devi is the divine consort of Sri Ramakrishna. In the traditional spiritual area of incarnation, we find that whenever God comes, brings someone with him to fulfill his mission of redeeming the world from the suffering and pain of life. Every incarnation, when he came in the Rama incarnation, there came Mother Sita. In the incarnation of Krishna, we find the name of Radharani and others. They are the divine consort to fulfill the mission. There is a power, Shakti, behind them. They are called the Shakti behind the incarnation. Power behind the remain, but Sri Chaitanya came, Vishnu Priya, Mother Vishnu Priya. They are considered in Hindu ideas, they are the Shakti, the cosmic power behind the avatar who redeems the world. And their role in other incarnations were at the background. But in Sri Ramakrishna's life, Holy Mother Sarada Devi took a major role propagating the spiritual message and redeemed more people than Sri Ramakrishna himself could do. But to understand this Holy Mother is extremely difficult. We can understand people who have glamour, no? Suppose you have a great talent of oratory. We'll say, wow, how he speaks, no? You have a great muscle strength. Oh my God, what a mighty power. Manifestation of something external can attract our attention. But it is very difficult when there is very outwardly, very humble, very simple, unassuming, ignoble personality, but having the tremendous power of spirituality. That is very, very, very rare. And to recognize them is difficulty. And their power only is known much later when they express themselves through the spreading of the divine message and redeeming the suffering and pains and ignorance of people. In Vivekananda, Swami Vivekananda, you probably know, all of you, Vivekananda, he used to argue with Sri Ramakrishna, the avatar of the age, and challenging everything. You are seeing something, it's your hallucination of your brain. He says, I see Holy Mother, Divine Mother talks with me, Ma Kali. That, it is in your delirium, you think like that. He could not accept anything, challenging. He continued his challenges for 6 years continuously. And after that challenges, he bowed down his head to Ramakrishna. And he became a slave of Ramakrishna. But when it came to the question of Holy Mother, Vivekananda never questioned anything. Mother said, final. That is the power of this divine Shakti. Yet according to Vedanta, we all know, Brahman is infinite. Brahman is timeless, spaceless. It is the conscious entity. It is the only Satchidananda reality, absolute reality. And it is calm, serene, beyond time, space, causation, and all this. It does not act. It is serene. It is peace, absolute peace, without any movement. There is no creation. There is no you. There is no me. There is no God. There is no goddess. There is no creation. There is no created. It is absolute oneness. And that power which is potent in that Brahman is called the Shakti. Shakti swells up. And then we find the same way ocean is bubble, ripple, waves, foams, huge tsunami, all come as a manifestation of the same ocean. How it comes? It is the power which is potent, becomes manifest. So, in Sri Ramakrishna, if he is considered to be the absolute consciousness, because he used to always remain in supreme consciousness, in samadhi, little something could trigger his mind into the absolute consciousness of samadhi. And people were really overwhelmed. The greatest talents of that century in Calcutta, they were attracted to Sri Ramakrishna because of his extraordinary spiritual power manifested. To go to samadhi, which is the lifelong struggle of one person, 1 lifetime, 2 lifetimes, 5 lifetimes, it is not possible. He goes every split second with seeing something inspirational and merges into that samadhi. And people feel, who are in proximity with Ramakrishna, they can feel their mind is surcharged up and pushed up into the realm of peace and joy and ecstasy also. That's why Ramakrishna was understandable by intellectual people, but even people who don't know much, they could understand this is the spiritual power. His tremendous spiritual power is working here. Ramakrishna could look at someone and give liberation. Touch someone and you will have the visions and experiences start. There's so many examples are there, no? But in Holy Mother, the divine consort we say, it's such a humble, modest expression of the divine peace and joy. She keeps her face always veiled under this cloth. In Indian women, in early days, they used to always keep themselves, their face closed from the other's view. So that was and that mother is the mother of the universe. It is very difficult to understand. That's why we like to see through the lens of this supremely educated, highly educated, intellectual, spiritual people who are really honored in the society. So 2 names we have, because this is the month of January. According to lunar calendar, this month was Holy Mother Sarada Devi's birth day on the 3rd of January. And this month also, the 2 Ramakrishna's disciple, which is Saradananda and Turiyananda, their birthday also. So I thought that we will remember everyone in this link and also think of Mother. And also, to understand something which is more powerful but far at a distance, you need a telescope, no? The distant star looks towards us like a little dot of light. But to see its real glory, you need to have some magnifying something, the telescope, powerful telescope. Ordinary telescope will give little expression, but powerful telescope will be more and better expression of that. So you have heard about Brahmananda talking about Holy Mother, glory of the Holy Mother. Vivekananda, big telescope, he said, you have not understood Holy Mother. You have never started writing to this Brahmananda and all these brother disciples who are all par excellence Brahmagyanis. And he is writing to them, you have not yet understood the glory of the Divine Mother. Mother is the Divine Shakti. Centering around her, the new awakening will come among the women. Women's regeneration will happen. Uplift of the women will happen. The whole world will be benefited by her presence. At this Vivekananda, who could shook the world, when he used to go to Holy Mother, he's like a child. Like a child falling at the feet of Divine Mother, said, Ma, by your grace, what you have asked me to do, I have done. It's your grace. This Vivekananda is not our topic today, neither the Brahmananda, but today we'll talk about Swami Saradananda and Turiyananda. Saradananda Swami is one of the great orator. He was a writer, Brahmagyani par excellence, preacher par excellence, and very powerful in his personal life in spirituality. He came in this country, he preached Vedanta at the call of Swami Vivekananda, and then he went back and took the responsibility of the whole Ramakrishna order. He is the first General Secretary of the whole Ramakrishna order. And he is the writer of the book of Ramakrishna's life. He is the person who supplied all the factual information to Roman Roland, who wrote the book on Sri Ramakrishna's life. A great researcher, great orator, and great spiritual personality. He used to be, another great glory he used to feel, that he used to take care of Holy Mother. Holy Mother lived in Jairambati, the village, and he used to come to Calcutta. But Calcutta, when he used to come, she used to say, is this Sarat, means Saradananda, is there? Then I can go. Otherwise, who will take my responsibility? I don't find anybody to take my responsibility when I go to Calcutta. And this Swami Saradananda made the first place of Holy Mother to stay in Calcutta. In northern part of Calcutta, it is called Bag Bazar. And that house is there where Holy Mother stayed and blessed innumerable devotees to the path of their freedom and liberation. And this Swami Saradananda wrote the book of Sri Ramakrishna, on the life of Sri Ramakrishna. Swami Vivekananda was asked to write the life of Sri Ramakrishna. Swami Vivekananda said, I am not fit to write his life, because he is so great. If I depict him, I will be depicting very, very insignificantly. Like someone asks you to create an image of Lord Shiva, and you create a monkey. So if I do, my attempt will be like that. So he didn't dare to write about Ramakrishna. But this Swami Saradananda wrote the life, which is the most authentic life available now if you want to read Ramakrishna's life. Ramakrishna's sadhana, what he did, every bit of his practice in spiritual life, and how he experienced that absolute truth, following all the paths of different religion. That is in 2 volumes. That was first in 5 volumes, and that was made in 2 now. That book is now in 1 volume. Swami Chaitanyananda ji has translated that into the book. It's called The Divine Play, Ramakrishna and His Divine Play. That was the book what originally written by Swami Saradananda. And that opened the eyes of the scholars of the then scholars of India, that what a spiritual giant, he said, that never ever appeared before, because it is only he came to give liberation by touch, by look, by compassionate movement. Now, Holy Mother, Ramakrishna said one day, calling Holy Mother, what am I, before he left his body, he said that, will you not do anything? Will you not do anything? He's talking to Ramakrishna, talking to Holy Mother. Am I to do everything? Then Holy Mother said, what can I do? You know the people of Calcutta? They are like worms crawling into the worldliness and mundane things in the world. No? You have to redeem them. You have to free them from bondage. Lift them from their condition to that knowledge, to that absolute good. Holy Mother said, how can I do that? I am an ordinary village woman. I have no school education. I didn't go to school, college. I didn't know how to lecture. And I don't even talk to people. According to the custom of that time, keeping the veil, separating. So I don't see even the face of a person. Then how can I? Well, what Ramakrishna then predicted this one. What have I done? You will have to do much more than what I did. And now the history proves that what Ramakrishna did, only few selected quality people, he made them saints. But Holy Mother, thousands of people, she redeemed them from the birth and death cycle, give them total liberation. Now, this Swami Saradananda is talking about Holy Mother. Goal of life is seeing God everywhere. It's not the goal of life's goal is to see God everywhere. That is the call of the Upanishads, that is the call of the Gita, Bhagavad Gita, and all the scriptures of the world. The purpose of life is to see God everywhere. Swami Saradananda wrote another book. That book is called The Mother Worship in India. And that, when finished the book, he dedicated it to Holy Mother Sarada Devi. And he said in his book, significant book, said that by whose gracious look, the author has been able to realize the revelation of the divine motherhood in every female form to that lotus feet of her, Mother Sarada. This work is dedicated in all humility and devotion. See what he is talking about. We do meditation, you do prayer, you do sadhana, That is one thing. But by whose glance, just look, he is acknowledging that this Holy Mother is so spiritually uplifting and powerful. He said, by whose gracious look, compassionate look, this author, means this Saradananda, has been able, what he has been able to realize the revelation of Divine Mother. Realize the revelation. Mother is revealed in all the women in the universe. He never saw anything but Divine Mother in all the women in the universe. That is called the Shakti Upasana. That's called the worship of the Shakti, the Mother Divine. Tantra. You hear about Tantra? Tantra, the goal of Tantra is to see Divine Mother in all. That is the purpose of. And which takes lifelong struggle to achieve that experience. You know, we all meditate on God. How much you see God outside? We all meditate, no? When you come out, see God everywhere? Not in a spark. But it is that, by Saradananda saying, by her glance only, I got blessed. And it is revealed unto me. Mother, Divine Mother, everywhere. In everywhere there is spark of the Divine Mother. What a great power then. You see, by this word you can understand the power of the Divine Mother, which you are talking about, Mother Sarada, who can give, like a look to you and give you the vision that you will see God everywhere. That is the power. That is Holy Mother. So, to understand this life, we need to see through their lens, the lens of Swami Saradananda. And what it indicates? It has a relevance. The relevance is that we should surrender to the Divine Mother and pray that that inner awakening comes in our life by her grace. So this is the glory of Holy Mother we can learn. One friend of Swami Saradananda came and to him, and he was talking about Holy Mother. He said that friend said, I have lived so long in the company of the Holy Mother and you all sadhus, but how is it that I cannot understand the Mother in the least? I cannot understand what is Mother. So simple. Her life was so simple. And in her eyes everyone is equal. The highest intellectual personality, Vivekananda coming, he is equally mother to her, him. Sister Nivedita going from this country, Oli Bull, Miss MacLeod, when they go to Holy Mother, they feel the same affection, like a loving mother, caring mother, feeding them equally as she feeds the other devotees. A Muslim dacoit is a burglar. He's the mother of that burglar. And he treats her equally, treats the dacoit equally with food, nurturing, taking care, love, affection. And the same way, Swami Vivekananda, the world teacher, the same way, how can one be in that level? So that's why it is very difficult to understand. He asked that, Ramakrishna, what I cannot understand this mother, because she is so simple. He is veiling her power by the simplicity. We make ourselves glorious by making it complex. How knowledgeable I am, how big I am, how my ego can pound it in so many ways, How big orator am I? All these come to I. And here is mother, zero I, no I, but ruling the people in their heart and equal in vision. So to get that, he said, I cannot understand the mother, because mother, anyone comes, her only job will be, oh my God, you have come. Come, sit as our earthly mother. Home, we get that love from our mother. No? Oh, you plus eat something. And then I'm preparing your meal. Go and get ready for take a bath and come back. Huh? The dacoit, Muslim dacoit used to come. He's from the jail. He is released from the jail and come to Holy Mother. And hair is so dirty and this and that. Huh? And he steals something from a pumpkin from the neighboring people's garden and brings it to Mother. Mother, will you cook it? Mother said, yes, my child, you have brought, I will give it to God. So simple. Huh? And he is also so free. Ma is also never asked, hey, why did you go to jail? That question rarely she asked. But only, oh, you need to eat something. Start and give some breakfast and then give him the little oil, body oil, soap and new clothing. Go take a shower and come back and I'm preparing I must started cooking for that the Muslim dacoit, no? And then fed him like fanning that person in his hand fan in the villages, no? So how can you understand this man, this mother? She's the mother of the universe. By her will, stars and galaxies are created, no? Could you believe that? That is very difficult. That's why he said, the friend said, I don't understand your mother. And she takes the eaten plates as in villages in our own mother. They don't allow the children to work hard. The mother will take care of all the labor on herself, no? And this is the Divine Mother behaving that way, that's ordinary person. That's why he said, Swami Saradananda says, what can we understand of the mother? This is, however, I can say that I have never seen such a great mind, and I do not hope to see. It is not within our capacity to comprehend the extent of the mother's glory and power. I have never seen in anyone such attachment, nor have I seen such detachment. See, the lens of Saradananda. What is Holy Mother? Beautifully, Holy Mother is being described that you see has broad mind. I understood that I have never seen such a great mind. Mind is so big, all-embracing, all-accepting mind. That is the glory. I have never seen such. Swami Vivekananda is broad-minded. Ramakrishna is broad-minded. Christ, Buddhas are broad-minded. But he says, I have never seen such a broad mind like that of the Holy Mother. In her purview, everyone has a place. Whether you are a rich person or a poor person, whether you are a weak or strong, whether you are educated or non-educated, whether you are a good person or a bad person, in her eyes, her mind, the big mind, everyone has a place. Second point, he said, we need to do. This is another lesson. We should broaden our mind. We should have to think, expand our mind. And that should accommodate all space for everyone. Don't judge people as we do all the time. Judging. Because there is no other than God in everywhere. So don't judge, don't see the faulty side, see the right side and expand your mind. Because everywhere there is a spark of that joy, spark of that reality that is called God. And another point we hear here, that I have never seen in anyone such attachment and have not seen such detachment. The whole philosophy of life is we can get attached to anyone, no? I love someone, love at first sight, and then first sight become deeper and deeper, and then we get attached. Our love means attachment. And attachment brings all suffering. Anything happens, you suffer that. But can we learn how to love without not being attached? When we attach ourselves, our problem comes, I expect that you should behave this way. But when real love comes, you do whatever you do. I love you. That is the mother. So attachment is necessary to life. We love. We need love in the world, no? We love and we want to be loved, and we love and we want to be loved. That's the human relation. But our clinginess is the problem. And whole Bhagavad Gita talks about get out of the clinginess. Anashakti. Ashakti, attachment, bereft of attachment is spiritual life. Because look at our life, wherever we are attached, our suffering. You love something with attachment, then you suffer and cry and weep. But if you love with detachment, you are free. In our human relationship, always this is the one thing. I want you to, I love you. How long? You follow what I want, or at least don't go too far away from my expectation. But if no means, then our love goes away, no? So learn to attach, learn to detach. How it can be practiced? Holy Mother was an embodiment of that example. Loves everyone, attached to everyone as it were, but loving not the exterior, loving the interior. Loving the interior, then what happens? Exterior, whatever it does, you are detached to that. And you love what is interior, get attached to that. That's our Upanishadic statement, no? The Upanishad says that no one loves the husband for their husband or the wife for the wife, but for the Atman inside, no? So that is the philosophy. Mother is established in that state. That's why her attachment and detachment. Swami Vivekananda, in his lectures in Karma Yoga, you will find that we know how to attach, but we don't know how to detach. We want to hold on. We cannot get our hands go off. Let go thy hand. Sannyasin board. Say Om Tat Sat Om. Swami Vivekananda's song of the Sannyasin. Let go thy hold. We are all trying to hold. Whatever we are trying to hold, there is the suffering. You love. Let go. That is the freedom of love and purity of love. So he said that I have never seen in anyone such attachment, nor have I seen such detachment. She was so deeply attached to her niece, Radhu. But when her last days came, she said, please send her away. But what will happen when you will like to see him again? When this question was raised, Holy Mother said, no, I have not the slightest attraction for her anymore. It is not just rejection, but it is the power of detachment. Make yourself free. We have come here to become free. We love not to be entangled. We love to be free. Love is freedom. But our every condition of love is conditional. So Holy Mother stands there an example far beyond. And then, after that, this conversation, Saradananda Swami says, while talking about the Holy Mother in such a strain, this Swami Saradananda became quite absorbed in his thought, and began to meditate on Holy Mother, and then to hum a song. And this song says about Holy Mother's glory. He sang, amazed to witness your antics. O Mother, I am musing as to whether I shall laugh or weep. In the strange fare of the world, you make and unmake things all day long, even as the children do. This whole world is a play in your hand, no? You make and unmake. Children go to the beach and they create castle, make it. And when mom says, come, and they thrash it and come away. This is the child's attachment and detachment. Look at that. You just observe a baby, a child, on the beach, preparing some castle. How seriously, that time you cannot digress the child's attention. It's so serious in doing castle building. And when the time of leaving comes, just never think about that. This is the power of attachment. When you have to do something, do with full attachment, attention. But as soon as it's done, hands off. Feel your freedom. That is the detachment. So that's why Swami Saradananda said, I cannot understand what the glory of mother. I stayed with him for all the life and saw her work going on like a child playing, in a strange fair of the world. Oh mother, you are making and unmaking things all day long as the children do. I have lived long by your closeness and followed you. Let me know and now acknowledge my defect that I could not understand you. So it is beyond our understanding the depth and glory of the Divine Mother, which we call Sarada Devi. We don't talk about Sarada Devi and others because it's personality. We don't want to preach personality because that will create the problem. But take the principle. That's why I am focusing on the principle, what Saradananda Swami saw in the Holy Mother. The power of attachment, power of detachment, the glance that can give us release from our bondage, equal vision to a most person who is decried by the society, like the dacoit, like the person who is done so many bad karmas in life, no? One devotee came to Holy Mother and said, Mother, you take back your mantra. Well, the mother said, why? Why, my child? Why are you saying so? Because I have heard that if the disciple have committed much mistakes, all the sins have to suffer. Who will suffer? Guru will suffer. So you are my Guru. I don't want you to suffer for myself. I can suffer for myself. You remain yourself. So take back your mantra. Then Holy Mother said, oh, my child, why are you saying so? This is the mother. We like this mother. We like this mother who can say, my child, why are you telling such things? If the child soils his cloth, whose duty is to clean? Is not the mother? I am your mother. Do whatever you want to do. I have taken charge of you. See? Holy Mother said, in suffering and in misery, in pleasure and in pain, you know there is someone standing behind you as your loving mother. So, I am not the mother of the holy, but I am mother of the holy, I am mother of the unholy. I am mother of the stupid, I am mother of the great learned people. No? So I am at the background of everyone. So that is the mother. So that this type of idea, we get it through this views. If we look at the life and the life of the disciples of Sri Ramakrishna. You can see that one day Swami Asheshananda, many of you may know, who was the head of our center in Portland, and he was Holy Mother's disciple. So Holy Mother gave him the mantra, and afterwards he became the private secretary of Swami Saradananda. Asheshananda, who came in Portland, he became the secretary to Saradananda before coming to the West. And he was one day, Holy Mother has passed away, mostly Holy Mother has passed away. So he came one day and saluted Swami Saradananda with great devotion. Seeing that salutation, that Swami said, why are you so much respectful today? You are so much offering pranams. What's the matter? Then he said, no, I want one thing, Swami, I want one thing, that my mother has given some mantra, but can you give some extra something so that my mantra becomes strong? Sometimes we think, no, when Guru gives some mantra, it is not working so much. So if you can give additional something, then probably it will be working better. And when this was uttered by Swami Asheshananda, then this Swami Saradananda Swami said, "You fool, mother has given you the mantra and you are asking something more. What mother has given, you know, that is the last word in spiritual life. And there is nothing more to be given. That is enough. Just follow that." That means see this trust and faith in the Divine Mother's words. No? Whatever come out of them, that's enough for you. Need not have to think about adding any strength to that. And he said, what mother has said and what has given to you, you know that is the last teaching or last word in your spiritual journey. Our mother is the mother of the universe herself. Trust this and hold on to that. So we find that that is the view of Swami Saradananda. Also, Saradananda Swami was running the whole management of the whole Ramakrishna movement, no? That time when we are talking about, that was the India was under British rule, and young Indian boys in Bengal, they are all become freedom fighters with the gun to kill the British officers like that. And actually, some of them ultimately understood that that is not the right way of bringing freedom. So they came in touch with the Ramakrishna monks like Saradananda Swami, like Brahmananda Swami, Holy Mother also. So they turned their life and joined in the monastery. But in the eyes of the British government, they saw that most of the boys who were caught into this freedom fighting movement and with gun and something they did, they have a book on the other hand, Vivekananda's book. He's talking about freedom. You need freedom, freedom, freedom. But Swami Vivekananda is talking about the freedom of spiritual freedom. And also he said material freedom is necessary. In society's freedom is necessary. So then there was the Governor General, his name was Lord Carmichael. In 1916, he declared in a meeting, public meeting in Dhaka, which is the capital of Bangladesh now. There's one united India that time. He declared that in the public meeting, that Ramakrishna mission, the Swamis, they are wearing Gerua cloth, but they are indirectly involved in the politics and is instigating the young youth and to fight out the Britishers. So therefore, everyone should be careful about that and watchful about that. And that created a big problem for the whole movement, because it is the budding stage of the Ramakrishna movement. Swami Vivekananda has passed away by that time. And so it is a big responsibility. So many monks have joined already, young boys. So what will be their fate? And police is chasing after all the young boys, visiting the monastery and then taking information from them further. And it's a mess going on. Then this was reported to Holy Mother. And Holy Mother calmly listened to everything and said, those boys who have taken refuge in the higher philosophy of spiritual life and given up their hearth and home and taken the vows of monasticism, they have become monks and they are dedicating their life for the good and suffering humanity, to serve them in the hospital, in the schools. No? Why they will be victimized like that? He is talking to Swami Saradananda. you go and meet this Governor General and talk to him. He is the representative of the Queen. He will understand if you can tell them what the activity is going on and show those proof. Probably he will understand. And then others, you don't accept this idea that they are what they have declared. That is true. And then following that instruction, where Saradananda was not finding any ways to face this challenge, then he went with the help of some big guy, make an appointment with the Lord Carmichael, and then start talking about the activities of the Ramakrishna movement, how we run the hospital, where is the orphanage, where is disaster relief, this famine, and Ramakrishna mission is doing all over. So this is the mission with the ideal of self-realization, etc., etc. He proved those in the argument and things. And then this Governor General ultimately wrote in apologetic term, he said, I am sorry, I misunderstood wrongly, but I withdraw my statement. And he gave an open declaration and wrote a letter in the public newspaper. So, Holy Mother, a village woman, knows nothing, but knows everything. How to handle the thing. Establish yourself in truth. That's what our life's training. We are under certain circumstances, we are suppressed, or we are in condition. But hold on to truth. And express your real, what is the reality, it should be exposed. And then you see truth wins, ultimately. And that removed the big hassle for the Ramakrishna movement to go on in its free way. That letter of Lord Carmichael. Swami Turiyananda, we do not hear much about because he was a par excellence Brahmagyani. From her childhood, I am Atman, I am Brahman. I am not the body, not the mind, was the call of Swami Turiyananda, another Ramakrishna disciple. You the 16 disciples there will be one Swami whose name is Turiyananda. And Saradananda is also on the painting, big painting, original painting, done by our Swami Tadatmananda. So here, this Vedantic sadhu, day and night saying, I am Atman, I am Brahman. I am not the body, not the mind. This world is non-existence, this is that. And he is at the end, in his letters, you read the letters of Swami Turiyananda, very famous letters. There he says, be a child of mother and try to help her children. Day and night pray to mother. Everything will be all right. Whether you understand or not, mother is only our resort. He said, in another letter he said, Holy Mother is coming to Calcutta. What a great message of joy and blessings. How many people will be freed from all bondage of suffering and pain, taking refuge at her feet. Glory to the grace of the Divine Mother. And he's talking about in another letter. What a power of tolerance. What a power of tolerance. Day and night people are coming with all their weaknesses, and the Holy Mother is bestowing her grace and giving peace to all. What a great spiritual power has been appearing, manifesting for the good of humanity in the form of the Divine Mother. And he said, the power, this Holy Mother, the mind which we cannot raise it to the throat chakra. We say meditate in the heart chakra, it should go to throat chakra, then it go to the eyebrow chakra and to this. So how much we are struggling to meditate. Even heart chakra we cannot meditate. Suppose in throat chakra, That's what a difficulty. Only among thousands, few people can do that, to keep the mind in that lofty level. No? Here, Swami Turiyananda said, that mind which we are failing to keep it up to the throat, and we are failing every time, Holy Mother is pulling the mind down from, his mind is shooting high up in Samadhi. She is forcefully pulling it down in the throat chakra and performing their activity, day-to-day activity. That's one. It's a very significant statement. Our effort is to think of God so that our mind goes in higher and higher and higher chakras, no? And higher revelation, higher experiences will come. Our mind is coming down again. You try in the morning, 5 minutes. In 1 hour you sit, maybe 2 minutes. It tries to go up and then drops. Always dropping down. Someone is pulling like a stone tied to the mind. It comes down. But Ramakrishna, Holy Mother mind, is always pulled up. It's very difficult to pull it down. So that is the grace of Holy Mother, keeping her mind to serve the whole universe and pulling down. That was her effort. So it is that we have to understand from their life to see how we should live in the world and how we can improve our life living in the world, taking this advantage of these teachings to live in the world and to keep feeling that there is a Mother Divine. This is another really consolation. You are all Vedanta and everything is good. But when you are in sick, when we are in pain, aches and pains, you know, your Brahman Atman goes away because your body takes away your mind and you will get influenced by the bodily aches and pains. There you think there is somebody standing behind me as protecting me, guiding me, and giving the solace that there, don't worry my child, I am there for you, no? That's a great solace. And it's unconditional grace. That is the major thing we have to understand about Holy Mother. So Holy Mother is really we have to understand that this is a appearance of the cosmic power in the human form, and that power is manifesting in so many ways. And as you can read how many books have come out about reminiscences of Holy Mother. Several books has come out. You can just read and find that what is spiritual life, how we complain about our suffering, how we complain about our unrestful mind, distracted mind, and restless and suffering mind. But Mother said, people talk about their suffering so much, but I do not know what is suffering is. I always used to feel a pitcher full of joy in my heart, overflowing all the time. See, but her life, you will read the life after Ramakrishna passed away, what a terrible days of suffering she had to go through. Financial crisis and social, misunderstandings from the society's view. She had to struggle alone, but with a dignity in that way, and showed a life. We can take challenge and cross over our sufferings by our own effort. And Mother shows there. And how to find peace, Holy Mother said, it's the eternal message. He said, if you want peace, my child, what is the solution? If you want peace, my child, don't find fault with others. Try to make the whole world your own. No one is stranger, my child. Try to make the whole world your own. What a message. And that's the last message before she left her body. So it is the blessings for the whole world. If we want peace, really, solution is this. Not that there will be all perfect. There will be defect. But we have to pay attention to that positive side. See what is good. And good comes in us. and try to feel that you are not separate from me. In you is the same reality, in me is the same reality. Only your mind is one type, and my mind is another type. They are making the distinction. Get out of the mind. When you go to sleep, deep sleep, all of us here, when you go to deep sleep, is there any difference between your experience, my experience, and everyone here? Everyone feels the same peace. Because there is no mind. Mind is sleeping that time. Mind is not dead. But mind is sleeping. Mind is not functional. And functional mind is now. We are all different. In a dream, your mind is functioning. That is it. You see one thing, I see another thing. But when mind does not function, look at that point. It is all peace. But if we can, by spiritual practice, and go to reach that point of perfect peace, that is no mind, let's go to what is behind the mind, God. If we can go there, it is all peace. So how to practice that? Holy Mother said, try to see that side, not the other side, which mind is functioning. Okay? Thank you all. Probably the Swami is not here. Any announcement? Okay, so okay, so we end here then. We'll be having a question and answer session. Oh, Swami. So you do announce anything?
Thank you, Swami, for your wonderful talk and topic. We will continue this in the library following the closing chant, the Q&A, for those who don't know. And that will go on a few minutes. And so hopefully you'll get a chance to hear more inside stories of Holy Mother and disciples. And that'll give us a chance, because we do have a potluck today. And if you haven't brought anything or heard about it, it's fine, because you're here. Mother, Holy Mother is here with us too, and she will be happy.
She will feed us all.
And so by 1:15, we'll have lunch. If it's not raining, we'll have outside. And it'll be dry and warm food, partially. But next Sunday, please join us again. We have a guest speaker from Hollywood, one of our newest brothers, Swami Sarvadevananda. He comes about once a month, and his title is Self-Deception in Spiritual Life. That's next Sunday, same time, 11 a.m. And then Wednesday night we have a scripture class. Right now we're studying the Bhagavad Gita in chapter 6. So please join us. We have the arati before the class at 6:30. So our gates open at 6 p.m. It's the only night a week we keep open for the class. And we'll start at 6:30. Arati, the worship in the temple, and then the library talk at 7:30. And you're all welcome, cordially come again. That's all.
Okay, so I'll give a closing chant.
A few minutes, Swami. A few moments, and you'll pass through here, and you can read and on your way.
Also another thing I want to add, the last week Swami Yogananda talked about the 75th year of this monastery in the last lecture, is it not?
Yeah, last lecture.
Last lecture, Swami Yogananda spoken here about this this center. It is monastery. When it became a monastery, it is this year it is becoming 75th year. So we want to celebrate that. You can enter, when you enter you see a flyer there, not a festoon, just in the entrance point. If you have not watched, just watch it when you go back. It is 75th year in a monastery. This monastery was settled here. And the Ramakrishna monastery is in India. That's the origin. But it was done. So we want to celebrate this here. Please mark the date. It will be a year-long program. But probably Swami has talked about that. But 25th of February, Sunday, we will have a special seminar on the celebrating the 125th year, and that will be about 6 speakers, monks and nuns from other centers will come, and they will talk about monastic life, monasticism in Hinduism, in Christianity, in Buddhism, and all this. It will be a very wonderful discourse ceremony. So please come. Remember, 25th of February, Sunday. That will be the with that 10:30 we start. It goes around like this time. From 1:30 it will continue, and then we'll have some potluck dinner or something. So mark that date on 25th of having that to attend to that ceremony at that seminar. It will be great to see also many monks and nuns. You will feel here about 20, at least 20 nuns and monks will be present here. 20 nuns and monks will be present here. So please come. Okay, so I just offer my pranam to Mother again. Om Sri Ramakrishna Maya Jivita Ishwari Tvam Tadbhava Vigrahamai Tadavinna Satta Sri Ramakrishna Maya Pavaka Dipti Shakti Matar Viraja Satatang Mamahit Saroje. A living goddess filled with Sri Ramakrishna. O Mother,